Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Dreamwalker Tarot. My name is Dawn, and this is the monthly reading for Virgos for September 2021. Let's get right into it. Okay, so let's get into this, okay? So the first set of cards that I pulled out, what the story is showing here, and this is a very definitive story, is that currently you're in a space where you're taking sort of like a reflective note on where you have come, like how far you've come in terms of like your finances, your work commitments, the things that you do for money. And you are at a space where you're making decisions about your finances and what you need to do to put yourself into a more stable position. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is like one of my favorite cards. It's basically the inception of something, and it could be that you are starting a business, that you are worrying about your finances. But sometimes when I see this card, it signifies a gift. It's a monetary gift, and I always refer to this card as like the benevolent uncle. So this is spirit, a financial gift from spirit that comes in the form of money. And it doesn't strictly have to be money, but it is like, you win the lotto, or like a family member gives you money, or you find money in the bottom of your purse, or your job gives you overtime so that you can make extra money, you get a promotion, you get back pay. It's attached to like a lump sum of money. And so this has to do with this figure in the Seven of Pentacles, because it looks like you're in this space where you're like really reflecting on, the work that you've been doing and the outcomes for that work, and trying to make decisions about what you're going to be doing moving forward and how you're going to be proceeding going forward. So we're going to take a deeper look at the cards that just came out. And okay, so what it looks like is that there's like a huge emphasis on your finances this month, and it appears that there's a little bit of an imbalance in your finances, or more along the lines of the relationship with money. You have a kind of like a funky relationship with money, and looks like it's coming out of it's a childhood thing, and it's something that you are aware of. It could be, for some people, it could be that you had a person in your life that tried to control you with money, that tried to control you with finances, to try to get you to kind of cooperate with them, using money. And this could have been a parent, this could have been even a lover, this could have been somebody that you're in a relationship with, but there's a weird relationship between you and this person, and money, and the usage of money in that relationship to kind of control you. And so because of that, it looks like you might be in a space right now where you want to focus on your finances for yourself, making sure that you are putting yourself in a position to be financially independent and to not have to rely on anyone else, and to be in a situation where you can take care of yourself without having to depend on anyone else, right? And it might be this person that gives you money, or you, like I said, uses money to control you, that you're trying to kind of move away from, so that you can be a little bit more independent financially speaking. What's interesting here is that, like I said, this is a childhood thing. This is it could be like a childhood wound, or a childhood issue that you've been dealing with, but it is something that has passed, and that the direct relationship with this person or the situation is no longer around, but the effects of what it's done to you is pushing you into the space where you feel like, forget this, I'm going to take care of myself, I'm going to make sure that I do what I have to do. But it's created an imbalance in your life. So there's times where you overindulge and you're overspending, and you're spending money that you might not necessarily have, or you're giving away your money to, you're trying to help other people out, helping people with bills, or, giving people money, or buying people things because you feel like they need it more than you. And so you're kind of like not really squandering, but you're giving your money away. And then you have periods of time where you're like, oh my God, like I need to really hold on to my money. I need to hold on to my finances. So even though there's not a Two of Pentacles out on the board right now, there is a Two of Pentacles present in the situation because of there needs to be a balance in the way that you spend and use your money and how you invest your money and what you use your money towards, right? You want to make sure that you're using your money in a way that gives you that stability that you need and the ability to live that life that you want to live, right? So that is what is the cards are saying for September. So I want to take a look at the reversal cards in this spread. And the Six of Cups here is the card that signifies that this is something that is coming out of like a childhood experience. And it is something that is very painful as shown by the Three of Swords. Like whatever this situation is with this particular individual was a painful situation for you, and this is a cycle that you're trying to break and that you're trying to come out of. And what you're doing, Virgo, which is really a good thing, is that you're depending on yourself, your personality, your passions, and using those things to help you springboard out of the cycle that you've been going through. The Moon card is basically, when you see the Moon card, it's something that is unknown to you. There's a little bit of a mystery to it. And in this case, the reversal shows that you are fully aware of who this person is that has been using finances to kind of control your situation, and that this is something that you know about, right? And with the Eight of Cups, it indicates that this is something that you are in the space of walking away from. The Eight of Cups, along with the Lover's card, indicates that this might be a relationship. You know, it might be a romantic relationship, but it is a relationship of sorts. But this is a decision card, the decision to walk away from something that has hurt you in the past and that you want to release and move forward from, and be in control of like the emotional component of your life, or even like your emotional attachment to this person, and also the way that that situation has made you feel. Like you are giving this up, you are walking away from it, and you're making a decision to do what needs to be done for your life, because something might have come out about this particular person or this particular situation that has kind of like lit a fire under you that lets you know that you have to be self-sufficient and move forward and be on your own. This is like not a good feeling. It feels a little sad, but it feels like it's something that you're trying to push through and move forward with, right? I also want to point out that when the Hermit card shows up, usually the Star card shows up also. And the Star card is really about hope, right? And there's a idea that in the Hermit card, the star is the actual light that is in the Hermit's lantern, which is basically the wisdom that comes through separation, you know, the information that you get, you know, when you separate yourself from other people, there comes a little bit of wisdom attached to that. And the star is the hope of using the things that you've learned to kind of like move forward and progress. And so that's really the space that you're in, because, you know, the Star and the Hermit are in the reverse. You might be a little bit hesitant about doing that. You might be a little bit hesitant about moving away from the situation, but you know that it's something that you need to do. And there's a little bit of an indecisive nature to this, right? Like you know it's something that you need to do, intellectually speaking, but emotionally it's a little difficult for you to do, but you know that it's something that you need to do. In the month of September, you might find out something about this person that you were in a relationship with. Something might come out about them, right? And you want to remember that you need to kind of keep hold on the things that you've learned in the past about the situation, and don't really allow this person to kind of like drag you back into the equation, because it's something that you moved away from. And there might be like a little bit of an emotional manipulation attached to them trying to come back, or, trying to manipulate the information that about them to try to get you to return to what used to be. And you want to hold on to the wisdom that you have now moving forward. Like, use that to inform your decisions about how to deal with this person, but also use it in order to know like the things that you need to build moving forward. Virgo, this might be like an extremely emotional time for you, just trying to navigate, your life, your finances, and like the real things that you're having to deal with in your life. But when we pull the advice card, get Father Sky, and the Father Sky is trust in the unknown, right? You have to trust that the path that you're on right now is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father, and this card is kind of like the God, the Creator, whoever you might believe in, things are working out exactly the way that they're supposed to, right? Father Sky is the name that the Native Americans and many other indigenous tribes have given to God. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine in energy, and the energies that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Father Sky personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine, and possibly a very powerful male or father figure, like I said, a benevolent uncle who might just, help you out, right? You are a co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to step back and get out of your own way, because there's a greater power that is not only around you but within you. And Father Sky is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. So see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on the card. This card can also appear when there are opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close to you. If he's on earth, there's an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. And that's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful energy also. And what's even more beautiful is this next card, right? Which is the second advice card, is about guardian angels. You might see feathers, white feathers. They say it's a sign of like your guardian angel being around you. And if you have a father figure or a masculine energy, and that could be a woman as well, but there's a masculine energy that is surrounding you, that isn't being a guardian angel for you and guiding you and taking care of you at this time, right? So the guardian angel card says that you are not alone. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember that they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel card shows the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears in your life, or as this card appears in this reading, it's a message to say to you that your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close to you at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you've asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. And that is actually something that came up in the Virgo new moon reading, was about divine timing. And so, that goes to show that that's the energy that's surrounding Virgos or anyone during Virgo season at this time, right? And so the extended message for this card is that everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all of their past lifetimes and will be there in the lifetimes to come. So know that you are never alone and you will never be alone. This card is a huge reminder that there's always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all of your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process and know that whatever unfolds for you will be for your highest good. And that is beautiful. Okay, so whatever issues are happening during the month of September with your finances, juggling your finances, you really want to sit with what that means in terms of being connected to childhood issues and childhood hurts and trying to navigate that. And emotionally speaking, it's a difficult time, but know that you will always have your guardian angels with you and that you are divinely protected and you are divinely guided and everything happens in divine timing. Okay, Virgo, take care. So we've come to the end of our reading, and I just want to thank you for taking the time to listen. I'm going to ask you if you could please like, comment, and share, and follow so that you can know when I post new videos. Have a great day.